Hi, welcome to this week's Breakfast Banter.
Welcome everyone, and you'll notice a little bit different digs. We're into our new temporary offices for the next few weeks, so that's why we got a bit different backdrop here. Yeah.
We are, we're figuring it all out, and we are really having to use all of the tools that we're going to be teaching in our upcoming retreat on how, this is all different for us. Having people stay with us is different, and so there's lots of different emotions and everything else that we got to work through. And I have to say, we've been doing a pretty good job.
It's been one of those things where when you, for us as a couple, when we think about all of the things that we've been through in life, there continues to be things that are new and different, and we need to keep on learning and unlearning and relearning things, and we just so appreciate that. We're so thankful for it because we have an opportunity to be able to welcome family, to be able to have space for family, and to be able to move into a temporary office space that just allows us to be able to continue to do our business and get the word out about what we're doing. So yeah.
Which just makes us think that, and we were talking about it earlier on our drive to work now, and it was just like we rarely ever talk about the tools to strengthen a marriage. And yet, as a marriage, as a husband and wife, as a mom and dad, now a grandma and grandpa, there's life that comes at us that we've never been taught how to deal with. And when we think of, and I even encourage you to think of all of the things that you and your spouse have faced and how you've managed it. And over the years, we've been faced with a lot. And we've learned a lot, but we've also invested a lot into our marriage, which I think comes as a surprise to so many people, because I think they think, oh, well, the only reason you invest is when, oh, that means something must be wrong. It's like, no, we want to invest just like we invested in a lot of money for good coaching, soccer coaching for our kids.
Yes.
Well, for Mackenzie. sorry, boys, right?
But that's a good analogy, right? We invest in our kids to get them training and other things to become better, whether that's sports, whether that's academics, whether that might be a tutor to be able to get through a class. And that for us was such a given. We knew that we would do that. And in some cases, we didn't do things for ourselves at that time because of that. But we always knew that we wanted to continue to invest in us right from the beginning, right from the first time that we went to an engagement course and then a marriage course, and continuing to pour into us because we wanted to strengthen our relationship. And ultimately, that's what comes from it when you do invest in time and energy and resources into something, and in this case, into our marriage. So, yeah.
Well, and I remember having a conversation one time with a group of friends, it was probably most likely all women, of just thinking, here we're all around the same age of having our oldest go for a license to drive a car. And they had to go through a test. They had to training and take a test. And yet at that time, somebody was talking about how a young mom had gotten pregnant, and that there was no test in the waters for her to become a parent. And there was no education for her to become a parent. And yet we invest in the community so much in society about, helping our kids get to different benchmarks. And that just really makes us think, we actually did parenting courses as well. We took them because we thought, I've never done this before. I babysat, and I watched TV most of the time. I babysat. Sorry about that. So I wanted to do it differently, raising kids. So being parents, being couples, it's like that challenge to ourselves of what are we doing? What's even our belief around investing in that role that we play?
Yeah, and it's so important to consider that you put the priority on that, right? And find whether it's the time or the resources to do it. But it's something that we have felt so strongly about, and we want to encourage others in what we've learned, and to be able to talk to others about what we've learned, and to be able to bring our coaching, to bring our business hat, to bring our family hat together. And that is what we've done in Thrive Together, our couples retreat that is about 10 days away now.
Yeah.
Like, holy smokes, not that far away. Yes.
I'm so excited for the couples that have registered, and I'm just starting to see their names coming through. I'm just so excited of what their relationship is going to look like afterwards. After they've spent a day of really learning different tools of how to connect at a deeper level, how to communicate, how to allow their partner to, have their emotions that they're going to have about a situation that might be stressful, and not make it mean anything about them. Like, I'm so excited of how these couples are going to be leaving and feeling so much more empowered as a couple. So
yeah, it's fascinating. It reminds me of the first times that we went and did a couples retreat. The nerves, the uncertainty, is this for us? We don't do these sorts of things. But man, when you leave it, when you went away from it, it is just so energizing, so powerful, and a great opportunity to be able to work together as a couple and move forward in your relationship, in what you're doing in your life, in your business, with your family. It impacts so many areas, for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so we're just about a week away, 10 days away, and we would love to have you join us. So all of the details are at shoplincoaching.com.
Look for Thrive Together Couples Retreat, and we'll see you on May 13th.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye.